Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about 4 areas where I'm not frugal and 4 areas where I am. Let's get right into it. I know that when we watch all these wonderful budgeting and frugality channels, there are some folks that are really especially frugal and some folks that are a little more generous with their budget. Each person needs to do what works with them. Obviously, personal finance. There are definite areas that I could be more frugal, and there's some areas where I'm not frugal, and unless I had to, I don't plan on changing that. So I'm going to tell you the 4 areas where I'm not frugal. The first one, you guys know I do get my hair done. I know some of you do not do that, or some of you may do it at home or have a family member do it. That's great. Now, where I have improved on that, however, is I'm going more time in between getting my hair done, probably about a couple weeks more. I used to go every 6 weeks, now I'm going about every 8 weeks. So that does help save on the budget, but that's not something at this time I am cutting out. And so I would say in hair care, I am not frugal. Number 2, and you guys know this, I do sometimes pay for convenience and I do pay for services. Example, we do have a yard company that does our yard. Could we do it ourselves? Yes. Have we done it ourselves before? Yes, we have. What I like about the guys that do our yard is they don't just do yards. There have been times where they also do home repairs, and so it's wonderful to have them as well. I like to keep a list of people that do all different types of work. For example, computer work, yard work, plumbing, and have access to several different people, because if you need someone and you don't have a skill to do something, it's nice to have those folks at your fingertips. And we have had great customer service, and there are things that I am able to do ourselves, or we can do ourselves, but there are things that we prefer not to, and we do pay for that. If I had to do it, I would, but as of right now, we're blessed to have that. Number 3, grocery. I do not, according to the national average, we don't overspend, but our grocery budget is pretty generous. Now, the good news is for January and February, we've been under that grocery budget, and I've made some improvements where I'm not spending as much on convenience foods or higher dollar items. And so, and also been doing more cooking and baking things from scratch lately, so I'm saving money that way. But I know some folks that maybe have 3 people in the home and they have a lot less grocery budget. So I would say groceries, I could definitely improve on frugality, but so far I'm not. But anything we don't spend that we have left over, I've been putting it in savings. Okay, last but not least, car. We do have a Toyota, the last few vehicles, and we did purchase those new. Don't know if I'll do that next time, but we only have 1 car. We live in a city. You don't want to have a situation where you have a car that needs work all the time. We've had that in the past, and I've had it on a hot day where all of a sudden your car is not working and you're on the side of the road in 98-degree heat. Not fun. And that was before we had cell phones. So I will say we do buy 1 good vehicle, we keep it maintained, and we keep it as long as it will go. So 13, 15 years. So that's what we do, but we do spend more on our vehicles. So those are the 4 areas. Now, if you ask me, and this is a question I've been asking myself a lot lately, do you have buyer's remorse for any of those? I don't have buyer's remorse on any of those items at all. I do have buyer's remorse on other things, such as auto ships that I'm not getting value from. But when it comes to those things, as long as I don't waste anything and I use what I buy, I don't have buyer's remorse. Now, where I am frugal. Number 1, overall shopping. I really don't buy a lot of clothes, jewelries, decorations. Or clearance items. I really just don't buy a lot. I'm also shopping a lot less at Dollar Tree, and the things I do buy, I make sure we use, or if we don't use it, I donate it. So I'm really working on buying things that we get value from and that are going to get used and not wasted. That's my big thing. Okay, number 2, going out to eat and entertainment. Very rare do I spend any kind of money on that, or fast food, or drinks out. I mostly just drink water. So I would say very frugal in that area. Number 3, and this is the area that I'm most proud of and happy with, any type of auto ships and subscription services. And because I don't get a lot of value out of a lot of those. Now, I do have Netflix, and I do have to say I enjoy that because I like to watch movies and TV shows. Doc Martin's one of my favorites. Tell me if any of you like that show. So I do enjoy that, but overall, I don't spend a lot of money on, subscriptions and monthly auto ship type things. I used to spend a lot on diet products and all of that, and health and wellness. I don't do that anymore. Last but not least, even though I like this, travel, I don't spend a lot of, sorry, that was a microwave. I don't spend a lot of money on travel. I do enjoy doing it, but it's not something we're spending money on right now. So those are the areas where I'm not frugal. These are the areas I am. I'd love to hear from you guys. What areas are you frugal and what areas are you not? And if there's areas you're not, are you planning on changing that? Because if you're not, that's okay. You may love having a generous travel budget or a generous grocery budget, and that works for you. Because if there's areas where we are frugal, it can make up for us to have more abundance in other areas. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. I always love to hear from you. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.